Now that we've got your attention, let the games begin! Game cartridges assembling. Greetings. Game loading. Mind your fingers. Keep working, you rust buckets. Uh-oh. I thought I fixed this. You know, I could have been a doctor, I could have been a mechanic. First game up, Captain Bones.
Ahoy, matey! Shiver me timbers! Yo ho ho! Look alive, ye lollygaggers! I'm the incredibly dead Captain Bones. I've been sailing the seven seas for an eternity, and I'll tell ya, I'm a bored stiff. The only thing that saves me from going stark raving mad is making up math puzzles using nothing but me own bones. Now watch closely, and just do as I say, or I'll surprise the life out of ye. Just watch me bones. Let me show you what I mean. Now, you know that 1 and 1 don't come up to 6, but there's a way to fix her up so she makes sense. And you can do it by moving only one of me bones. Can you see how? Faster than ye can say, Jolly Roger, ye have 7 minus 1 equals 6. Got the idea now? Here's one for ye to puzzle out without me help. Just let me shuffle up me bones. If you think 10 minus 8 equals 18, then your brains need to be squeegeed. You'd better know that 10 minus 8 equals 2. So, to fix me bones, you're to move only one of them, just like I showed you not a moment ago. Hands off all me other bones, you scavenging savages. Now, get to work. All right, here's a hint for ye. 0s and 8s look mighty similar. The biggest number will be on the left when you're done, you slipper-fetching cabin boy. Let me get one last hint into your thick skull. What does 18 minus 8 equal? Can you change me bones round to get 18 minus 8? All right, me bones are aching from all this waiting. You're in need of the answer, aren't ya? The answer is 18 minus 8 equals 10, as if ye knew. You should be ashamed of yourself for missing this puzzle, you corner-cringing, time-out-needing poster child for the mumps. You're not fit to touch me bones, you daughter of a mother, sack of soiled sea slug, salty, unwashed fish bucket of miserable barnacles for brains.
Hey there! Next game coming up! Game cartridge loading. Check. Ugh, revolting slob!
You know, we can learn a thing or two from even the most peculiar people. Observe. Hello, revolting slob. We'd like to teach our viewers a few more new words.
Sure.
Well, thank you, Revolting Slob. We won't take up much time. Well, Revolting Slob, you're in an awfully good mood today. How nice, you're blowing kisses. Who's the lucky gal? Well, yes, anyway. Is the Revolting Slob A, flouting, B, flirting, or C, floating? The correct answer is B, flirting, which means to make all goo-goo at someone you like. Well, now, this is a change. I'm a little afraid of you when you get like this. Well, is the Revolting Slob A, aghast, B, agog, or C, aggressive? The correct answer is C, aggressive, which means intimidating and threatening behavior.
No!
Well, Revolting Slob, you seemed that way a very short minute ago.
No!
Yes, I'm afraid you did.
No!
Yes, yes, yes.
No!
Oh, so disagreeable. Well, everyone, is the Revolting Slob A, contradicting, B, decimating, or C, extrapolating? The correct answer is A, contradicting, which means if I say yes, you say no. Well then, shall we review? Yes. All those kissing sounds mean you're flirting with me. Unfortunately, something has changed your mood and now you've become quite aggressive. I say you are, but you say you're not. You are contradicting me. Well, I've had quite enough for today, so try these new words out on somebody the next chance you get. Oh, and by the way, decimating, it means wiping out or destroying completely. No slobs or cats were harmed during the filming of this show.
Watch your backs. Coming through, coming through. Right. Okay, right there. Hold it. Poop or scoop?
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, I'm talking here. That's better. All right, it's time once again to play Poop or Scoop. Can you tell the straight scoop true from the animal poop false? Test your knowledge of the animal kingdom by separating fact from fiction. Let's get started with Poop or Scoop. Though they don't look alike, the wombat is an Australian relative of the American bat. And I ain't talking baseball. If you think the wombat's related to the American bat, go scoop. If you think that's a strikeout, go poop. And the answer is, you got it. It's animal poop. The wombat isn't a bat at all. It's a marsupial, which means it carries its babies in a pouch and lives only in Australia and New Zealand. Okay, let's go. Poop or scoop? Oysters can change from male to female. Wonder if they both wear pearls. If you believe Mr. Oyster can change into Mrs. Oyster, vote scoop. If not, vote poop. What's it gonna be? Poop or scoop? The answer is, it's the straight scoop. Some oysters can change from male to female or female to male several times during their lifetime. Okay, let's see how you do with this one. Poop or scoop? Although the giraffe has a long neck, its tongue is only a few inches long. If you think that's the truth, go scoop. If you want to stick your neck out and say it's false, go poop. So, do giraffes have very short tongues? The answer is animal poop. The giraffe's neck is 8 feet long, and its tongue can be up to 29 inches long, making it easy to get at those hard-to-reach leaves. Well, here's the next one, gang. Poop or scoop. Some kinds of frogs and toads eat with their eyeballs. What do you think? If you agree that some frogs and toads eat with their eyeballs, vote scoop. If you can't swallow that story, vote poop. The answer is, it's the straight scoop. Some types of frogs and toads project their eyeballs inward to shove food down their throats and into their stomachs. Well, kids, that's all we got for you today. If you got only one right, you're a party pooper. 2, and you're a pooper scooper. 3 makes you a super pooper scooper. If you got all 4 questions, you're what else? A super duper pooper scooper. I'm telling you, you can't get this kind of entertainment just anywhere. So please, join us again next time for Poop or Scoop.
Game time in 10 seconds. Job. Greetings. Haunted house party.
Good evening and welcome to the haunted house party. Tonight you will be forced and cajoled into determining who our mystery guest is. Are you afraid yet? No? We'll give it a little time. Oh, look! Our guest of honor has just arrived. See if you can identify him before it's too late.
Good evening, my fellow dead friends.
May I take your stovepipe hat, sir?
That's very civil of you. I love civility. Civil children, civil conversations, civil wars.
Very good, sir. Would you like to join Madame in the theater for tonight's play?
No, no plays, especially if I have to sit in the balcony. No, a play will never do.
Well, you're certainly free not to attend.
Of course I'm free. Everyone is free. I saw to that.
Quite.
By the way, I never received my party invitation. Did you send it to my Gettysburg address?
Probably, sir.
I haven't been there for at least 47 years. I moved to Washington. Less grass, bigger house.
Not made of logs, I presume.
Certainly not. White masonry. Fit for a president. Even the 16th one.
So, do you recognize the ghost? Let's clarify the clues. He wears a tall hat. He helped set an entire nation free. He had a Gettysburg Address, and as 16th president lived in the White House. And he hates the theater, for good reason. He was assassinated at the Ford Theater in 1865. Have you got it? The mysterious mystery guest is...
Yes, I'm Abraham Lincoln, and I wouldn't be caught dead in a theater.
Oh, yes, you would. Tune in again next time, when you're all invited to the haunted house party.
Hey there! Next game coming up! Game quality under control. Distraction news on the air in 3, 2, 1.
And now,
Distraction News with your anchor person, Dora Smarmy.
Good evening. I'm Doris Marmy, and welcome to Distraction News, where we give you the news, and at the end of our newscast, I will ask you 5 questions about what I've reported. So make sure you're not distracted. Tonight, we investigate the glamorous world of insects. Insects are known as invertebrates, meaning they have no spine. Most have a hard protective outer skeleton or exoskeleton. There are 3 parts to an insect: the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. There are more than 1 million species of insects. In fact, there are more species of insects than there are all other species combined. Beetles account for over 250,000 alone. Insects hear sounds through ultra-sensitive hairs on different parts of their bodies. Some insects, like dragonflies, have not changed for millions of years, yet others, like fruit flies, are still evolving rapidly. While many insects are seen as disease-carrying pests, they also play a vital role in the decomposition of dead plants and animals, speeding the recycling of nutrients. Well, was that disgusting enough for you? Let's see how well you were able to remember the facts. And be sure to count how many you get right, unless you want me to bug you. Get it? Bug. Like insect. Never mind. Here we go. Invertebrate means an insect has no spleen, no spine, or no guts. The answer is no spine. Where is an insect skeleton? Under its skin, under its epidermis, or outside its body? The answer is outside its body. The insect senses sound through its ears, through its nostrils, or through its hair. The answer is through its hair. The dragonfly has not changed for millions of years, changes every day, changes only when it has company. The answer is the dragonfly has not changed for millions of years. One of the parts of the insect's body is called the butt, the earwax, or the thorax. The answer is the thorax. How did you do? If you got all 5 right, well, that is 1 more than 4 right. Super! And that's all the time we have for today, but remember, don't ever let anything distract you from watching Distraction News. So long!
This has been Distraction News with your favorite cardboard cutout anchor person, Dora Smarmy.
Game time in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time to play 10 seconds, where you've got to read between the lines and think up the answers before time runs out. So now you know how to play. You're on your own. You got 10 seconds. Here's a yummy one. Banana split. Next one. The answer is milkshake. What's next? Are you naughty or nice? Because the answer is the night before Christmas. You got 10 more seconds to get the next one. Watch out for falling rocks. Hey! Well, that's it for now. So keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds until it's once more time to play 10 seconds.
Come on, you bunches of bulls. Who are you gonna give to me?
jamming, friends. This here's Captain Bob with a different kind of cool running. I can't get back to my beautiful home in Jamaica because I'm stuck in this tank. No worries, man. I got me Rasta sub and me dreads swinging to the music. Look at this.
Can you help Captain Bob? He's jamming in his sub.
Okay, here's the deal. Now I'm gonna show you 3 things. And you got to tell me what they all got in common. But you got to do it before the water runs out of my tank. Let's go, gang. We got to get jamming.
Use your eyes, use your brain before his clues go down the drain.
Like I said, we got 3 things. We got a politician, a river, and a sprinter. What do they all have in common? Quick, the level's dropping. A politician, a river, and a sprinter. We're almost at the bottom, man. Do you see it now? They're all things that run. Ain't that grand? A politician runs for office. A river runs into the sea. And a sprinter runs in a race. Now this is fun. Next clue.
Before all Bob hits the bottom, find what is we got in common.
What's this now? We got somebody's hands, somebody's feet, and the carpenter's toolbox. Can you figure out what ties them all together? Think hard. The water's already running away. You got somebody's hands, somebody's feet, and the toolbox. Hurry! That drain big luggin'. Time's up, man. They're all things with nails. A hand's got nails, you got nails on your feet, and you got nails in a toolbox. Well, that hits a hammer on the head. Okay, people, that's it for today. Join me in me take next time for another round.
We have Captain Bob. Now he's jamming in his song.
That was cool. Let's play another. Next game up, Riddle Snake.
In the dark and mysterious recesses of parts unknown, there resides the strange and riddle-wise creature known only as the Riddle Snake. His music is enchanting, and his riddles are perplexing. So look close and think even closer, 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 closer. The riddle is, what can you see in water that never gets wet? What can you see in water that never gets wet? What can you see in water that never gets wet? And the answer is your reflection. And so, my friends, I leave you with this. What do you call a purchase that saves you money? Goodbye.
It's time for Crashbox Rewind, where we flash back through the show and remind you how smart you really are.
politician, a river, and a sprinter. Do you see it now? They're all things that run. Ain't that grand?
Insects are known as invertebrates, meaning they have no spine. Most have a hard protective outer skeleton or exoskeleton.
Let's clarify the clues. He wears a tall hat. He helped set an entire nation free. He had to get his burger dress, and as 16th president, lived in the White House.
Yes, I'm Abraham Lincoln, and I wouldn't be caught dead in a theater.
The wombat isn't a bat at all. It's a marsupial, which means it carries its babies in a pouch and lives only in Australia and New Zealand.
Well then, shall we review? Unfortunately, something has changed your mood and now you've become quite aggressive.
Well, that's it for now. See you next time.